We ask him, the Most High, to continue to show us mercy on our leader, Prophet Muhammad, his household and companions and followers till the day of accountability. Today, we are all welcoming the month of Ramadan. The month is by the door. It's a special month. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has honored the month of Ramadan in so many ways. It is the month of fasting. It is the month of standing, the night prayers. It is the night of giving charity. It is the night of the Quran, because the Quran is revealed in the month of Ramadan, in a night that is better than 1,000 months. The night of majesty, the night of power, the night of blessing. It is in the month of Ramadan Allah used to command the angels to open all the gates that leads to the paradise. So gates of paradise are all open for us to enter. Any act of goodness, your name is recorded. And Allah will never change his promise. It is the night in which Allah commands the angels to lock all gates that leads to the hellfire. It is the month in which Allah command the chaining of the devils, the shayateen. They are all being chained in the month of Ramadan. And this testimony is clear. You will see the number of Muslims increasing in the mosque. Your neighbors that you don't even know they are Muslims, you will know them in the month of Ramadan, with new jalabiyas and white caps in the first row of the mosque, as if it is the only month of worship. Of course, the month is considered to be a month of being closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is more in it. But one shouldn't see the month to be the only month you are a Muslim, and after that month you are no more a Muslim. You cannot fake Allah. Allah has so much honored the month of Ramadan that he likened us with the angels in the daytime by not eating, by not drinking, by not having affairs, by being spiritually inclined to him subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, it is the angels who are not eating and drinking. They don't have desire. They are not male, they are not female. Allah is likening us with them in the daytime of Ramadan. It is the month Allah has made the pillar of fasting to be compulsory in it. That's why he said, "Oh, you who believe, fasting has been prescribed on you as it was prescribed on generations before you. And the wisdom behind that is for you to gain God consciousness." That is the wisdom. Now, if you successfully fast, or you have fasted for more than 30 years, and you cannot establish that taqwa, it means something is wrong somewhere with your fasting. That's why we should be extra careful. It's not the much of the fasting, but how good, how qualitative your fasting is. How qualitative is your fasting? We are expected to pray by seeing the crescent as recommended in Sunnah. Allahumma ahillahu alayna bil amni wal imani was salamati wal islam rabbi wa rabbuka Allah shahru hilalu khairin wa baraka. This hadith is sound, transmitted by Tirmidhi. Albani authenticated it. Starting with the prayers give you more cover and make you to be more ready. If you are not lucky to cite it and it's announced by the official source, which is the Sultan, please respect that and fast. And anytime, either after 3 or 4 days, if you cite it, you make your prayers. It's acceptable. But the command given by the Sultan is key, because he's the only authority in this country that give official announcement acceptable by all the Muslims. So don't be left behind. It is not your duty to see it yourself. Allah has taken that burden off you. and on only one person. So let us be careful of being informed and then refusing to commence the fasting. With whatsoever argument and whatsoever sect you belong to, it will be a great mistake in the sight of Allah. Now, this month is a month of fasting. Purify your fasting. Make it genuine and sound. It is the month of standing. Salat. That's why it has Salat Tarawih, which should be performed in congregation. And that is the real sunnah of it. And be mindful of where you have concentration. Don't run away from a mosque that spend 1 hour or about in standing out of your 24 hours in the only month of Ramadan. Endeavor to go there and pray. Perchance, you are going to be documented among those who are following. Our predecessors knows the importance of night prayers. Verses are many in the Quran that encourages night prayers, and especially in Ramadan. Allah says, little is their sleep in the night. Little is their sleep in the night. And in the daytime they go into istighfar, seeking for Allah's forgiveness. And out of what Allah has blessed them, they give out to those who doesn't have and those who ask genuinely. That's why Abu Sulaiman Ad-Darani says, and he started by swearing by Allah. He said, Wallahi, if not because of night standing, there is nothing I appreciate on the earth. It tells you how they incline to closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and not considering these worldly materials that people are worshipping today. Look at the very statement, very clear. If not because of standing in the night, which means this person stands every night. That is his joy and his happiness. And his happiness. And Hassan al-Basri also says similar. He said about those who are not standing. Those who are not standing in the night, his conclusion is that it is because of their sinning, their grievous offenses, that will not allow them to be given the chance to stand before Allah in the night, because it is the true, sincere servants of Allah that are having the quality of standing before Him in the night. Brothers and sisters, let us rejuvenate our iman and make a program that will make this Ramadan to be a successful one. You should be aware that there are those who have fasted with us last year and now they are in their graves, and we know a number of them, and we don't even know whether we are going to witness the month. Perchance we are lucky to do. Please design a program for success, a more better Ramadan than any other time in your life. Maybe if you are lucky to have it, it may not repeat itself. Allahumma izzal Islam wal Muslimin wa dammir a'da'ana a'da'aka a'da' ad-din. Allahumma alayka bil kafara wal fajara wal fasaka alladhina yukiduna lil Islam kayda. Allahumma walli alayna khiyarana wa la tuwalli alayna shirarana. Allahumma walli alayna khiyarana wa la tuwalli alayna shirarana. Allahumma walli alayna khiyarana wa la tuwalli alayna shirarana. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد.